live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Henry Ford Jackson Hospital, cardiothoracic surgeon Dr. Divyakant Gandhi. Jackson Public Schools Believe the Hype, featuring principal at JPS Montessori Center, Bradley Jane. Summit Township Supervisor John Griffin. JTV visits the Consumers Energy STEM and Robotics Expo. And from Cascades Manor, General Manager Kirk Root. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you very much, David Rice, and good afternoon, and welcome to the show on this, I was going to say chilly, but it is downright frigid. Right now, 13 degrees, our wind chill is -2, and the National Weather Service has issued a special weather statement. They are cautioning about travel today. Combination of strong winds, blowing and drifting snow, and low visibilities are causing havoc on the roads after all the snow we got over the last few days and the continued lake effect snow showers that are happening throughout the afternoon. You may encounter all of a sudden a slick spot after you are not able to see because of the fog and the blowing snow, and just be aware it could be rough going out there today, so take care. Lake effect snow will continue throughout the afternoon, and we're pretty much at our high today. It's not going to get any warmer, and wind chill values will be as cold as, and even colder than 5 below zero. Right now, winds are out of the west at 16 miles an hour, and we've seen some gusts as strong as 31 miles an hour today, so bundle up. A cold night tonight, a low of 0. Wind chill values in the below teens tonight, with winds as strong as 24 miles an hour. Tomorrow, a day much like this, although we could see more sunshine, a high of 15, continued windy. Tuesday night, another cold night, low around 1. Wednesday, cloudy, 19 for our high. Getting above 20 by Thursday, but not till then. And we'll have an average mid-February weekend with temperatures in the upper 20s and no snow in the forecast the rest of the week. And there you have it, today's weather. Brought to you by Kelly Express. Thanks, Kelly Express, for your great service. Awesome snacks, drinks, treats, and pizza at South Street, Jefferson Road, the Galley, Grass Lake, and County Farm Road. A large specialty pizza and an order of breadsticks for $24.99 at Kelly Express. Let's look outside. We've got the Skycam looking east today. A little bit of sun, and there you see the remnants of the snowstorms. We got mostly rain, freezing rain on Friday night, and then into Saturday. They expected we might get, at one point they were predicting 4 to 8 inches of snow for our area for the weekend, but it ended up being just 2 to 4 inches yesterday, and then it's going to be here all week long. Today is President's Day. Happy President's Day. We salute all presidents on this national holiday. No mail, the banks, government offices, all closed today. It is National Café au lait Day, which is French for coffee with milk. It is National Cabbage Day, National Indian Pudding Day, which is, it's the second National Pudding Day we've had in 6 months, and I think it's not that great a dessert that it should have 2 days a year. It is Random Acts of Kindness Day. And Lucas, my random act of kindness was I brushed the snow off someone's car. It was my car, but it was, I didn't know who might be using it, and it turns out someone else used it, so that's it. It is the anniversary of the founding of the Red Cross and Red Crescent. Actually, it was called the Committee for Relief to the Wounded, and it was founded in Geneva, Switzerland, and became the Red Cross and the Red Crescent. But that happened on this day in 1863. On February 17th, 1968, the first official 911 call was placed in the United States. Up until that time, if you needed the police, you'd call the police. But these guys here are posing with the red telephone that was installed in the town of Haleyville, Alabama, and the police department. Actually, it's still there. And when you called 911 on that day in Haleyville, Alabama, this red phone, it rang in the police department. And that's the very first 911 in Haleyville, Alabama. And they were concerned. They said, well, what if no one's in the police department when it rings? Well, they said, you're just going to have to be here all the time. So they did that, and that's how it worked. The 911, first in the world, first in the nation, direct line with those 3 digits to help. And they had the head of the Alabama bell system come down for that, and they presented them with the beautiful red phone. And on this day in 1972, the 15,734th Volkswagen Beetle rolled off the assembly line in Germany, breaking a world car production record held for more than 4 decades by, can you guess what car was the best-selling car of all time before the Beetle, Lucas?
I've got no clue.
The Ford Model T. And it looks like in that picture, those German production workers are mocking Ford by holding up a little Model T, although I don't know. I don't recognize the curved roof line of that. So maybe it wasn't a Model T. But they festooned the Model T with the license plate that said 15,007,034 and some pretty ugly flowers. But I don't know. They're probably German flowers. It looked like, it looks like a funeral wreath, but it wasn't. And look at all the people who are dressed in suits making that car. Now on to Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Today, President's Day, the President's Day FAFSA event happening till 7 p.m. at the College and Career Access Center at Jackson Crossing. It's in the Target wing. There's a free barbecue prepared by Brian, opportunity to win Amazon gift cards, expert assistance with completing the FAFSA, unlock financial aid opportunities for college and career training, simple steps to get started with CCAC support. Free service from the College and Career Access Center. We have a Bluey skate this afternoon at All Skate Fun Center. Skate with Bluey from now till 4 o'clock this afternoon. Today we have the groundbreaking ceremony at Jackson College at 5 p.m. happening luckily inside. Typically groundbreaking ceremonies are outside where shovels, gold ceremonial shovels unearth some dirt, but there will be no dirt being unearthed outside today. It's frozen. But Jackson College has brought in special ceremonial dirt that they will have inside the Jets hangar to symbolically do that groundbreaking for the Center for Applied Technologies. Everyone's welcome. There's a brief program, dirt turning, and light refreshments starting at 5 o'clock this afternoon. And tonight, The Pursuit of Happiness at the Michigan Theater Doors at 6:30, film starts at 7 o'clock. This screening is part of the Stories of Strength, a cinematic celebration of Black voices, the Black History Month film series at the Michigan Theater. This film stars Will Smith in what many consider a career-defining performance for Will Smith. That's tonight at the Michigan Theater. And that's it. Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. I'd like to thank our sponsor of the day today. Thanks to the Michigan Military Heritage Museum on North Wisner Street in Jackson. If you've not visited, you must. It's amazing. The artifacts and the history that they have gathered and preserved and display at Michigan's Military Heritage Museum. Exciting weekend in high school sports. We had quite the games with the Cascades Conference and really from all throughout the area. JTV Sports has a few of the highlights.
As we get set for Tecumseh and Jackson underway on JTV, with the Vikings having it first in the white home uniforms. Nice pass inside and quick points for the Vikings. There's Ramirez for 2. Takeaway. There's Moore with the steal. Can't finish. Drummond on the rebound. That one won't go. Gets his own board. Kicks back out for 3. That one's good. Omarion Moore makes it 5-0.
And look at that athletic.
Tecumseh had to get it across half. They do. Great pass. And the first points for the Indians.
Blew it by him. Michael Long at the end of the game.
One of those plastic hearts from Meyer.
Oh, yes.
There's a shot there. We're tied at 8. It's at 5:30 left. Back to Drummond. Pump fake. Pull up. Shot's good. Much needed. 10 points now for the Now halfway through our second quarter. Drive by Moore. Shot no. And a great offensive rebound. And a put back by the freshman Davis. Here's a drive here, all the way through the defense, and they can tie or take the lead here, but a turnover. Taking advantage of it, Drummond with the numbers, and a nice putback and finish by Jaden Ross.
Jaden Ross, amazing on the board.
They're going to struggle trying to find a shot.
Yeah, you see that speed on display to get down there, but then, again, they struggle, but they're...
Yeah, nice jumper, Jaden Ross. You mentioned him, 4-point lead.
Tecumseh's got to find something quick.
That's a deep 3, and that one is good. Michael Longenbaugh nails the triple. Back to Drummond, pump fake, pull up, shot's good. There's Berkeley Drummond.
Now we see the score.
Pierce, he's gonna pull up, he's gonna fire, that one's good. Trey Pierce. Clemens got it, driving baseline, Longenbaugh just hit one down here. Back-to-back 3s for him, and we're tied.
Ooh, wow, and Longenbaugh that one himself, but he was double-teamed, highly contested.
Pierce wide open, hits a 3, and the Vikings with the lead. They're down by 5. Drummond, nice look, and Ross lays it in.
Beautiful no-look pass right there from Drummond to Ross.
And back out Davis. Had a shot there. Ramirez drives in, and a nice finish.
Great body control.
3 on the other end. Longenbaugh, that shot won't go. Offensive rebound, and a finish there for Clements. Palmer gives it up. 3 up top is good, and it is a 6-point game.
What do you know? They
actually you can find on our website at jtv.tv. Here's a 3. Longenbaugh won't go. They're down by 6 with 1:25, and a steal by Davis. The freshman Kylan Davis with the finish, and it's an 8-point game. Good. Drummond with the rebound, and that is going to do it. Jackson High will move to 2nd place in the SEC White Conference and go to 11-10 overall on the year.
42-31, Jackson over Tecumseh here at home. What a win for them. Stay tuned, we'll talk to Coach Barnes, and our post-game show continues from J-High in a couple of minutes.
More basketball this week, details in just a few moments. First, I want to tell you about today's show. We have a great lineup of guests and more. Starting things off, we have from Henry Ford Jackson Hospital, cardiothoracic surgeon Dr. Devyakant Gandhi. He's new to the team, and we'll hear all about his background, and particularly during Heart Month, how we can work towards a healthier heart. We have the latest in JPS Believe the Hype, hosted by Chris Giannetti, with Bradley Jane, principal at JPS Montessori Center. Summit Township Supervisor John Griffin will be here. We'll take you to last week's Consumers Energy's STEM and Robotics Expo. And Kirk Root, the general manager of the Cascades Manor House, will be here to tell us all about the big event he has planned this Sunday, their big annual open house. All this and more here today on JTV. Glad you're part of it, and we begin right after this.